YouTube and welcome back to my channel. So I actually realized that I started recording after I had parted out my hair. So we're just going to jump right into this video. So right now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to section out a square portion in the front of your hair. And that's going to be for your swooped bangs. Now I'm just taking my beloved Vatika coconut oil and I'm just going to put that around the area that I parted out. So for this ponytail, in order for it to lay sleek, I just went through with my flat iron one pass only just to straighten out my roots and my hair itself, so this way I don't have to use any gel on my hair and it'll lay really flat and nice. Now I'm taking my Cantu edge control. You guys know I love my Cantu edge control, and I'm just gonna place that of course on the edges and all around the perimeter of my hair that needs to be slicked down. So I'm going to be achieving this ponytail look with no gel. I'll only be using the Cantu edge control and the pump it up spritz. And because it's a low ponytail, I'm not really concerned too much about the back, but of course you're going to want to slick that. Now you're going to take a fine-tooth comb and just start to smooth everything down and into the form that you want. And then, like I said, I'm going to go in with my pump it up spritz and just spray that all over. And the spritz is not going to make my hair curl up. It's gonna just help to keep it tacky and stiff and help it to lay down flat. And then just using a soft bristle brush, just going in and brushing everything together. And then I'm gonna put it into our low pony. Now, just going back in with some more edge control, just so I can smooth out anything I felt wasn't smoothed down before. More pump it up spritz. And then just my fine tooth comb. And I'm just gonna tuck everything back, combing out all the lumps and bumps. Now, of course, you can always just use gel. That's no problem, but I wanted to try and do a method where I wasn't using any type of gel. So now for our swoop. Now, my face and my forehead is pretty small, so my swoop cannot come as far in my face as most swoops you see, but this is the gist of it. So I'm just going in between the parts of my bang area, and I'm layering. So I'm parting and then I'm putting edge control. I'm parting, putting edge control, and so on and so forth. And this is just gonna help make the hair stick on top of each other and lay really flat at the roots. And so now with a small tooth comb, I'm just going to go in and basically start combing the hair through. This is actually going to be a pretty stiff process because the edge control, it's acting as a putty, but it helps to keep the hair lay flat. And then you see I'm trying to like kind of keep it a little bit out of my face but still swooped. Of course, this part is up to you. You can mold it down however you so please. But because my forehead is pretty small, I didn't want it to go like too down on top of my eyebrow. And then I'm just taking edge control and pasting everything back. So you'll notice the part that I had separated, it's kind of just sticking out, and that's because now I'm gonna add it in once I feel like the whole swoop has been molded to the way I'd like. Okay, so as you can tell, like, there's a lot of molding involved. And so once I'm done with all of that, I'm just going to take these little rubber bands and I'm going to connect in the little swoop hair to the pony. And then I'm just going to tie everything down. But before I tie it down, I'm just going to go in and kind of mold out my baby hairs up at the front. And once I'm comfortable, I'm just going to go ahead and slick it down. So using my satin scarf, I'm just going to tie it down for about 30 minutes. And then we're going to be cooking with gas. So I like to tie my slicks down super tight, especially when it's just for like 30 minutes. I just need it to be super tight, like giving me a headache tight. But that's completely up to you. Make sure you're comfortable. Now that my hair has been molded, I'm ready to do my ponytail. So I'm just using a pack of synthetic body wave hair, and I'm going to be using pronged hairpins to make this ponytail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold the hair in two. So it basically came in a bundle, and I'm just folding the hair in two, and I'm going to latch in the creased part or the folded area into the bobby pin. But before I attach it, I'm going to twist my ends and wrap it into a little bun, because that's going to basically be like the pin cushion for all of our pins, so that it's not resting on our scalp and driving us crazy. Because girls, you know, when that pin is resting on your scalp, when you have a ponytail, like, you're ready to take it out no matter where you're at. So like I said, you're going to latch in the hair and poke it into the very center of that bun. And then once you have it in the very center, you're going to start to wrap the hair around your little puff and use a pin to hold it secure into place as you go along. So the whole pinning of the ponytail, it's a slow and tedious, annoying a little bit process, but just be patient with it, and believe me, you will get the job done. So as I go, I'm just trying to find out where the pin can stick in without poking me in my scalp. So there's a little bit of struggle, but slow and steady wins the race. And then once I came to the end of the first bundle of hair, I'm just going to take a little piece of it and wrap it around. Not too tight, but tight enough. And now you can see it's long, it's about 22 inches. And I'm going to do the exact same thing to the next bundle of hair. So just latch it in to where the hair is creased. And this time I'm sticking it in at the top of the ponytail. So trick about pins, don't jab a pin in. Wiggle the pin in until you find the sweet spot, because then it'll slide in easy. And then we just continue to wrap and pin. And then when you get to the bottom, you're going to pin. And now we have to cover the tracks. So we're going to take a piece of hair, a section of hair from the bottom that we're going to use to cover the band of the weave. So with a wide tooth bristled brush, I'm just going to brush out the hair and spray it with some spritz so that it gets tacky. Comb it out so it's nice and smooth, and wrap. And I like to use my thumb to kind of spread the hair out flat when coming around to wrap. And of course, spritz as needed as you go around. And I'm wrapping all the way around until it wraps into itself. And of course I was wrapping tightly, but still for security, I'm just going to go ahead and slide some pins in. So at the side, at the top, and at the opposing side. And then of course go in with some spritz. And now I'm going to show you guys how to get your synthetic hair right. So sometimes it can get trashy, and I just use any type of oil-based serum. Rub it in my hands and rub it through the synthetic hair. Like, makes no sense to go out there and spend a whole bunch of money on human hair when you just want a quick ponytail. So to keep your hair from getting trashy, oil it up and brush it through, and I promise you, you're going to be good to go. No tangling, no craziness for the whole entire night. And there you have it. Your ponytail is sleek and on fleek. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys loved this tutorial, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.